Same.
So based on the record and all the evidence introduced at the trial, combined with the fact that the jury has returned guilty verdicts on count 1, first-degree murder, and count 2, kidnapping, the court finds the defendant guilty of count 3, theft, a class 1 misdemeanor in the indictment. And the court bases its decision on all of the evidence introduced during the trial. When would you like to set sentencing for? Well, let me ask this. Crystal's going to come out, or she may have already given Brooks some sentencing dates. But I'd like to know from counsel how much time you want set aside so that we set sufficient time aside.
Judge, I would ask for an hour for the state's presentation.
Mr. Griffin?
I just asked the court to reserve maybe either the morning or the afternoon of a half.
So you folks think, so counsel, you concur either half day, either morning or afternoon?
I think half day is good.
All right. So let me just ask, well, let me find out what we're going to propose to see if I'd be asking for time, if time's going to be waived or not. What did she offer up? That's what? All right, Crystal, we need a different, can you come in with the calendar, please? We can do 9 a.m. on that day? Okay, so it's the 19th? All right, now this would require waiving some time, so counsel, let me know if you would rather set it within the 30 days. We can look at the calendar. Right now, Crystal is offering up November 19th, 2021, of course, at 9 a.m. That would be 3 hours set aside, if you think that's sufficient.
That works for the state.
Okay. The other thing I just wondered is if you want the afternoon, if anyone's traveling, like victims' family members, if they're traveling and folks want a little more time to get here on their travel arrangements, I'm certainly flexible. And so you just let me know if you'd rather have the afternoon, we can do the afternoon, or again, we could do the morning. I just thought.
Sounds like it would work best for the victims to have the afternoon, if that's possible.
Well, let's look at that. We could do that day, right? Starting at 1:30? So that's another possibility then. Again, I need to confirm if time would be waived. But November 19th, 2021, 1:30 in the afternoon, and then we would set aside the whole afternoon. Yes, Mr. Griffin.
Unfortunately, I'm in a jury trial in Yavapai County. It might, there's an outside chance it could finish by Friday, but I doubt it.
Okay.
It's scheduled to go through the following.
So would you like me to see if I can set it within the 30 days, or would you be waiving time and then we can look at the calendar some more, Mr. Griffin?
As just luck would have it, that's the only conflict I have. So if it could be done either before that week or after that week, I'm confident that trial will finish that week.
I can hear you okay, but you might want to have that microphone just a little bit closer. I know you're wearing your mask, and I appreciate that. So, right. So November 12th is 30 days from today, so I don't know if we can do that, or if we need to go.
And we waive time to get wherever you need to go.
You are willing to waive time on behalf of your client?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Barker, I was looking at possibly the 12th, but right now I'm scheduled to be in trial with you and Ms. Stock on the case that you and she and I talked about yesterday, so probably shouldn't set it that day yet. I know that there's been some plea negotiations. I don't want to say any more than that, so, all right.
Yes, I agree. It's a little premature.
Okay. We can't. Then we're looking at It's Thanksgiving. What about Tuesday or Wednesday of that week? We in trial? We open the whole day. All right, so what about this possibility? I know it's the week of Thanksgiving, but it would be after Mr. Griffin finishes his other trial. What about Wednesday, November 24th, 2021 at 1:30 in the afternoon? The day before Thanksgiving. Absolutely. No, that's why we're going through this. Yes. Absolutely. While we're doing that, let me make a record. While we get the sentencing date firmed up, a pre-sentence report is ordered. Prior release conditions are hereby revoked. Given the jury's verdicts, the defendant is now held without admission to bail pending sentencing. Mr. Gooch, someone from the probation department will come meet with you and interview you so they can prepare a pre-sentence report. I'm confident Mr. Griffin's going to talk to you about this whole process.
The November date works for us, thank you.
Okay. Just going to wait and confirm it works for the victims. Okay, and it works for the attorneys for both parties as well, as I understand it. So the court hereby notes time has been waived by the defendant through defense counsel for purposes of scheduling the sentencing. Sentencing is set for Wednesday, November 24th, 2021 at 1:30 p.m. We've set aside the whole afternoon. All right, anything further today?
Not from the state, thank you.
Not for the defense, thank you.
We are adjourned. So I can go ahead and... Thank you, Brooke.
Are you calling in? Calling in, please.
Whoever on the phone, can you please hang up?